Okay. If that's all, then please do whatever you need to do to solve this. Not to be rude or anything, but I also have some other work to do. Would you like some assistance to the front door, or is it okay? 'Cause-
Oh, no, don't bother yourself. We'll find
Okay, so if you leave my office, it's to the right, and then
Okay.
the rest is clear, I guess. Well,
Have
thank
a
you.
very pleasant day.
Yes, thank you. The same,
Catch
and
you later.
good luck.
Catch you later. Bye.
Okay, you leave the office, and you find Myra somewhere at the front door.
Yeah, I'm just sitting on a bench outside, looking at people exploring the village a bit.
Okay. So, what do you guys do?
Well, we have to kill filthy goblins.
Alright. We can do that.
Goblins who are attacking caravans.
Well, technically we have to prevent the caravans being attacked, and we do get extra gold if we kill some goblins, but it didn't say kill all the goblins.
Just be like we could just hang out there for days and just bring in money if that's what you want. I mean, I'm cool with the goblins.
But I might have an idea, like, you know, the attacking caravans, so why we don't, like, go on our own caravan and then when they come, we get them.
Sure, sounds good.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, let's create a caravan.
This comes
Yeah, I
from
think
the
my-
barbar- and this
Let's
idea,
do one
yeah.
online.
and this idea comes from the barbarian, okay.
But good idea, but at least leave one alive so we can follow them to their lair.
Another good idea, actually. Indeed.
Yeah, and maybe there's a caravan waiting to head that way, so we might as well just join them.
Yeah, let's find out.
Okay. So you're going on the lookout for a caravan that is about to depart, I guess.
Fair?
Yeah, we offered if they want, pay us for services of protection.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we
Okay.
hide inside if we can.
Well, if you take a bit of time asking around, you find that there actually is a small caravan that should have left already, but it's still in the village. And when you find them, you meet the how you call it, the leader of the caravan, and he is pacing around a bit nervously. He's like, okay, mumbling a bit in himself, and yeah, that's what you find.
Well, I'm walking up to him,
Mm-hmm.
and tap him on the shoulder.
Oh,
Whoa. Calm down.
jeez. Ah,
Alright.
did you really have to scare me like that?
Well, I didn't mean to.
Okay.
Nervous.
No, well, nervous. My last caravan was attacked. Okay, I lost a few friends.
Well,
So okay, sorry. I'm a bit still worked up.
don't worry. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Can I do anything for you?
Well, can we do anything?
I don't know why. What are you suggesting?
Not asking for your money, my buddy.
Okay, you're asking Issei if okay, right? Oda?
Okay, we are kind of, we wanna help you with your caravan, so
Oh, you want to protect my caravan? Is that it? You're mercenaries.
We're open for suggestions that we might help you with the protection of your caravan.
You're open to
Fair
suggestions.
Actually, we're also into goblins.
hunting goblins. Okay. Well.
Stuff you raid on the caravan.
Okay, and you wanna use my caravan to lure them out?
That's free protection.
No.
No, not luring. No, we would never.
No.
But hey, you're going there anyway, so why not?
No, I'm not going anywhere. Until this is solved, my caravan does not leave this village.
Well, I wanted to ask you if you could borrow your caravan, but I guess you're not either.
He's glaring at you like, wait, what? Pouring my caravan?
Borrowing.
Yeah.
So
So
we
we
What?
So we can solve the problem.
He's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. We are also interested in solving this issue. Would you be willing to help us with your caravan, with us on it, to tackle this problem? Just also in your.
You may roll a persuasion.
Okay, how do I do that?
You have your character sheet. You have your skills. The whole nice long row of skills. There's persuasion in there. It's a charisma skill. If you click on the word persuasion, it will roll automatically for your persuasion.
That is so nice. Wait, where is it?
You rolled a
there
6.
So what did I roll? A 6 and a 15?
Yes, well, the 6 is your normal roll. It's and the second number, that's your advantage roll. So if you do not have advantage, the first number is the number you roll. So in this case, it's a 6.
Ouch.
So he is persuaded, not even a bit. He's like, no.
I do a step backwards and get the rest of the group in front of me.
Yeah, he's like, no, these ideas are, no, I'm not gonna fall for this one. No. My caravan stays in this village, and I'm not leaving
Step forward.
until problem is solved. The village will have to do something about this, but no, my caravan is not going anywhere. It's really, no, he's...
Yeah, but listen, dude. If we can borrow your caravan, we can fix the problem for you. And your
No.
The caravan can still go.
Yes, no, fix the problem without my caravan. I'm not sacrificing anything of any of my goods, my friends, my co-workers. No, it's too dangerous.
You wouldn't have to risk your co-workers. You can just
No.
go instead of them.
Yeah, and then what? Leave my caravan there for anyone to raid? Because if you're the only ones going with my caravan, then who's going to take my caravan anywhere when you're leaving the caravan to hunt the goblins? No, I'm not going to do this.
Well, can we borrow your empty caravan then? You can pay for the caravan, that's fine. My family has money.
Okay, but do you have money?
I mean, I'm waiting for my dad to pay me, but I do have something, so I can give you some money, and then we'll bring back the caravan. You give us back the money.
I'm gonna check something. Just a sec.
We could also just go en route with our own horses, I guess. We know at which point the raid happens, right? So we can just go there and start searching there.
He's like, okay, if you wanna, I could, okay, I might be willing to do this. You pay me 15 gold for my cart, and if you return the cart in one piece, I'm gonna give you 10 gold back. If you don't return it, the 15 gold is mine.
I need to, talk about this with my friends.
Okay.
And,
I'm not leaving,
I go
so-
back to meet you guys to talk about this.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
I immediately say, okay, 50 gold. I do not have 50 gold on me.
Wait, 50 or
Well, it's
15?
something.
15. He said 15. So 1-5.
Effectively, it would cost us 5 gold, I think. But, you know, 100 gold per person is the reward, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that reward.
I can outstitch in at this
Unit
point.
some.
Um, which one was called again? Sorry, fast.
It's called GP, gold pieces.
Yeah, if you have your character sheet and you have the equipment, then
Quick question besides.
yeah,
How big is the car?
it's an average cart. It's like
Yeah, equipment.
That's about how big?
you could all fit on there.
Meters?
How is a cart? It's what, 3 meters long, 2 meters wide.
Guys, I can just make a. We can just go there without the card, and I can make a illusion of a card.
Do that.
Why didn't you say so immediately?
If it was fun to look at.
Well,
I am already starting to dislike you.
I like you already, to be honest.
But just so I know in advance, can you find the building? By your items?
If you have your character sheet, the middle row, you have on the lower part your equipment overview. Okay, you have coins on the left side in that equipment.
Oh, that was the second
Okay.
one from the down is.
The second one from the bottom, that's your gold.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
For a good number, you also see add, curly braces, and then the denominator, so GP or EP or PP.
Yeah. So if you hover over the square, it will say what kind of coins is in there. So platinum piece, gold piece, copper piece, electrum piece. So
Jose,
Yes.
I was looking up the ability of the spell. So I wasn't sure it was possible. I just figured it out it was possible.
Well, my response was totally in character.
that's fine. Okay, so the plan is that Feriurn is going to make an illusion of a card, and you guys are escorting it to wherever you're going to lure out the goblins, and then no, well, then we'll see, I guess.
I go up to the old man or the merchant, and I say, well, sorry, we decided on a different road, but you know, good luck to you.
Okay, well, fine. Good luck hunting. I'll see if the problem is solved soon enough, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
saunter off after everyone else.
He wishes you good luck, and no, he's walking away to do whatever he needs to do. Right, so you have a plan.
Fine, we have a plan to get there and get raided. Then what?
Then we can find it out.
Yeah, but do we see if he get kidnapped, or do we hunt after them, or I mean, how do we find the left?
Why? Leave one alive. Well, thanks for return to the layer.
Can we, I don't know, track him somehow?
Out of a lag. Or the blood.
Or the blood. Okay, that's sure.
Yeah, I stab him and then he runs away bleeding.
You
It's
can.
just kill him. But we'll see when we get there.
Okay.
Well, we have to start somewhere. So, as
You
well.
don't have to start killing somewhere. We'll actually
Let's see. Your illusion needs to be maintained, right? Just once every how much?
Duration is concentration up to 10 minutes.
So every 10 minutes you need to refresh your illusion.
Yeah.
It's a cantrip, right?
Nope. It's a level 1 spell.
A level 1 spell. Okay, so that might be an issue because you have a limited amount of spells. Well, pick your timing wisely, I guess.
Or your rest
Do we
for
have
8 hours.
Yeah, do you have the chance to rest for 8 hours?
If I don't attack you, then of course, probably you do.
I don't have your character sheet in front of me, but how many times can you do that?
Resting?
No, the spell.
2 times.
2 times, okay, so that would be if you would.
20-minute window.
Yeah, exactly. And after that, it's an 8-hour rest to rejuvenate your spell slots. Okay. Right, but only you know that. They don't know that, probably. So, okay, fine. You make your preparations. Whatever you need to do. You have, you take the time to do that, and you're about to leave the village. So from there, go ahead. Who's up front? Who's doing what? When? Why? How?
Say again. Are we walking or are we riding on a mount? How do we get there?
Well, you do know that the raids were not that far out of the village, so walking is quite possible. You'll probably reach the spot, the area, within an hour. Probably even less, because an hour is with a cart, and that's slower. So
Let's go.
yeah,
Alright.
okay.
Let's fight the kitty.
Meow. Okay, so you leave the village. You follow the road towards the area the raids have been told to happen. Let's collect ears. They got 2 per goblin. Nice. Okay. Okay. Anyway, you leave the village. You follow the road, and within a minute, maybe 40-45 minutes, you enter the area where the raids are supposed to happen. Well, you are entering a swampy area. The ground is getting moist and a bit soggy at certain spots. The road is fairly solid, with some soft spots here and there, but it's you can travel normally. Although when you leave the road, then the ground will get very soggy very fast and really swampy. You also notice that nature is changing. Like you hear more insects, you hear chirping, you hear some swamp noises. Yeah, but nothing really out of the ordinary. When you look in front of you, some distance ahead, there's a traveler coming your way, and he's whistling, and he has a little bit of a bounce in his step. He's he's in a good mood. He is human, by the way. You can see that.
I guess we walk up to him.
No, wait. I want to do my divine sense and see if he is evil.
He is not evil.
Okay, let's walk up to him and ask why he's so happy.
Because you're not allowed to be happy. How dare you!
No, but he's walking all happily in an area where you.
Okay, even before you reach him, he's like, oh, good afternoon, good afternoon. How are you fellows doing? It's a nice day, isn't it? Well, he's just a jolly fellow, and he's smiling, whistling. It's like, okay, nice travelers. Okay, well met.
Sure.
Good day, good day. Can I help you?
Shooting swamps.
What did you say?
Swamps.
Swamp, yeah, okay, yeah, it's a swampy area. Yeah, that's correct. But luckily, the swamp will end soon, so there's a village up ahead, so that's a good thing. I'm really looking forward to a real bad.
Sure.
Can I help you?
We are
Just
just
passing through.
Okay.
passing through in front of a caravan that's coming up in 10 minutes or something.
Ah, there's a caravan. Okay. And you're guarding the caravan, or you're scouting ahead?
Scouting ahead.
Ah,
There appears to be something wrong here, I don't know.
wrong.
We heard of other caravans that don't want to get near here, but it's the quickest route.
Ah, okay. Well, I hope this road will be safe for you all. As of me, I have noticed nothing. Nothing strange or no. Well, it's
Do you know that? Can you make like an animal sound? So like an owl that hoots or something? Because we have quite valuable stuff in our caravan. It would be really shitty if something were to happen.
if I can make animal
Just
sounds.
Yeah, if you see something like that's absolutely up to no good,
I'm not
just
very
make an
good in animal
animal
sounds.
Can you give us a sign or something that we know that something's up?
In between here and the village, you mean?
yes, of course. I mean,
Yes.
much nicer.
Oh, if there's something wrong, I will yell my lungs out. Don't worry.
You will yell what?
My lungs out, those things that make me be able to breathe oxygen and stuff.
Yeah, my sound great.
Oh, okay. So, don't worry. You will know if I'm in trouble. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, by the way, are you interested in a story? I like to tell stories, by the way, and I'm rehearsing this one because it's kind of a way to make a bit of money when I'm in a village. It's a bit of a historical story about this area, and you're on a mission in this area, if I may say it like that. So might even help you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's totally for free. This is just for me to practice. So if you're too busy, I understand. So if you don't have time for this, please by all means.
Sure, tell us the story. Now I'm curious.
Okay.
Go to this location, so we have time here.
Okay. Well, this started about 200 years ago, and it was in this area. It's a bit further away, but around this area about 200 years ago, and there was a person called Heron the Mad. Well, Heron the Mad didn't start out to be mad, but he earned the name in due time because he was, at the start of this story, he was a decorated army general. He was well known, well liked, and he has served 2 generations of kings that ruled this country. And for his exemplary service, he earned the right to choose a plot of land for himself, which he could rule under the king's name, of course. And to all the people's curiosity, he actually chose the swampland just a bit past this point.
So sorry, give me a minute.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wait a bit.
Hold on a second, I sent you a message.
You sent me a message. I shall read the message.
Nick,
That was fast.
and my cat was in the kitchen.
Story time.
Story time, yes.
Yeah.
So you're back?
Yeah.
Yes, right. Righto. Well, the story commences. So, Heron, his real name was actually Heron Caleron. He was awarded with a plot of land. So he chose the swampland we're currently in. And he decided that he wanted to build his own castle. Well, all the people were like, why this swampy land? What could you possibly do with marshland, with soggy, smelly water full of insects and creatures, and what's in his mind? Why would he choose that? Well, Heron explained his king, I chose this land because I will be the first to drain this land of water and make it solid ground, and I will have the best suitable farmland in all the country. The king was like, okay, I understand that, but still, this swamp has been here for centuries. Sure, if you want to have that plot of land, it's yours. Do whatever you want with it. And yeah, we'll see. So Heron, he took his family, his wife and his daughter. He took them with him into the swamps. He made a tower. Well, he had a tower built. It's quite a large tower. That was the stage ground for building his castle. But there was a lot of turmoil regarding to building the tower. As of the start of building the tower, a lot of accidents happened. People died, gotten sick. All the insects made people sick. The water made people sick. So a lot of workers didn't even want to finish building the tower anymore. But Heron, with the status he had, he actually convinced them to finish the tower. During the time in the swamps, the temperature and all the environment and all the accidents that happened, the financial setbacks, he started to, he started to act a bit awkward. He demanded more from his people every single day. And actually he ended up torturing people, to finish his tower. He was getting obsessed with it, and he was also obsessed of keeping his wife and daughters safe. So he actually ended up locking them in the tower, so they couldn't get out, so they wouldn't come into harm's way because of all the accidents and all the deaths and the sickness. So he wanted to protect them. He did end up finishing the tower, and then the workers that were left, they left the area, and as of that point, nobody really got a message anymore from this heron. And he, well, like I said, he was called Heron the Mad because, well, in the last part of finishing his tower, the people were actually getting really afraid of him. He had some extreme ideas, he was very paranoid, and, well, you know how that goes, right? And, well, the last thing people heard of him was that he finished the tower, and he set out an order to start building the castle, but that order was never started. No workers wanted to go back there. The king received 2 more letters of Heron demanding workers, and he actually asked for some extra funding because, well, he had some financial setbacks. But after those 2 letters, nobody ever heard of him again. And in the last 200 years, there have been some rumors and some stories about that tower. But those are other stories. So, if you look carefully, you should find a large black tower here in the swamps. So, that is the first part of my story. What do you think of it? Yeah? Do you think they will like it in the village?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah. Well,
So did you base this on historical facts, or did you make it up, or did you find it in a book?
no.
Where did you get this information? It's really interesting.
I heard stories of people who live in this area. Of course, there's also historical facts. Heron Caleron actually did live about 200 years ago in this area. And, well, you can look it up. He was a very good general. He actually repelled an orc invasion. Well, incursion, actually. I'm not sure if that's the same. But there was a huge battle, and Heron actually made the turnaround, so they won that battle and not the orcs. Otherwise, probably this area would be a whole other place. So,
Do you happen to know where this tower is? You said look carefully, but
well,
do you know where to look?
no, unfortunately, I don't exactly know where this tower is, but it should be somewhere in the southeast from here, so that direction. I'm not sure how far or how. Yeah, well, it's actually not. Yeah, I don't know much about the tower itself. Not really about the location or how it really looks like, but I know it should be a large black tower.
Are you not curious finding it for yourself after the story?
No, I like the stories better than the physical adventure, if you know what I mean. Well, I'm not really made to be.
I take a quick glance toward Nico's character, which name I forgot.
Fair.
I'm trying to read your reaction when you think of the story and his statement of I don't like the physical activities.
In that case, you should roll an insight.
Let me look.
It's in your skill.
Yeah. Wow, I'm on a
You're on a roll.
Hey, from every character, why are you looking towards me?
Your insight tells you nothing, except for what you physically see.
Sorry, Eva, what did you ask?
To every player, why did your character look at my character?
Because you're an arrogant bard and this guy is telling stories and you're probably thinking, oh, I can do this so much better. Nuh-uh.
He probably can.
I don't tell stories. To make a music of it, make a ballad of it, but it's great.
Yeah, so I was just curious if you were either bored or annoyed or whatever.
Well, my character looks annoyed all the way through, but because I'm in the swamp.
Okay. If you want to do this, do it Issei, because Osei discussing this is not really helping the story. So if you have questions and you really want to do this, it would be more entertaining, more fun to have this played out Issei, if there's a reason to.
Yeah, true, but there was no actual conversation, just a glance.
Yeah, okay. Well, your glance didn't tell you anything as of what you didn't already see or know about him.
Yeah, so, okay, end of story.
Okay. It's like, oh, I can't wait to tell the story in the village. I don't want to keep you any longer, so I'm gonna head back to the village. Well, I'm gonna head to the village, not back because I didn't come from it. But I'm gonna wish you luck with scouting for the caravan, and I really hope nothing will happen to it, because that would be really sad. I really abhor violence. Glad to have met you. Thank you for listening to my story, and well, I'm gonna head on.
Just a quick question. What
Yeah.
is your name again? Because I'm really eager to ask in the village if they liked your story when we get back at some point.
Boron.
Oh, okay.
That's
Nice to
B
meet you, Boron.
B-E-O-R-O-N, if you want to know.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for the story. It was nice meeting you.
Yes. Well, okay.
Have safe travels.
Yes, thank you. You too. And good luck. Yeah. And well, he walks on with again a little spring in his step, and he starts whistling again. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If I were to, try to sense his motive, which you're thinking,
Yeah.
before, what would we throw in? Because I'm like, I still want to check if my, my gut says that he's telling the truth or not.
Yeah. So you want to know what you would have to roll for that? That's also insight.
Can I roll it? Just to
Yeah,
see
sure.
if I have a good feeling for it or not?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so, Benedict, squints at the man.
You have no clue.
Uh,
You think he's being real honest, and he's a nice guy, and yeah. So nothing wrong with it.
We are so lucky with the rolls so far.
Well, I can only get better at this point. I hope so.
Don't jinx it!
Well, what do you want to do with his story? What do you want to
I
do
think it's good.
from
I
here?
squinted him, and then I shake my head, and it's like, cool story, bro.
Okay.
So, do you think this tower could be the, what do you call it, hideout place or whatever for the goblins? If it's real?
Could be.
I hope not. Well, no, wait.
Aren't we on a mission to get them to us?
Sure.
Get to the swamp.
Yeah,
Don't
right.
have to.
So just keep on going?
We can go to the south a bit, and then, just really flop the fact that we have a cart. But, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, or we go to the let's call it the raid point and see what happens. And if maybe nothing happens, we can still go that way. Or if you find a goblin and it flees that way, then it confirms the story.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Like both.
Just tell me when I have to summon the card.
Okay, so you're...
It needs a lot of concentration, so I can't do it for long periods of time. But I get one here.
Yeah, so we're like 15 minutes removed from this raid point, right?
Well, you are in the area that the raids have been noted, so as of here, it is possible that you could be raided if you are a caravan.
So maybe start now.
So alright, I summon it. I make it look like it is turned around in a corner or something that's near.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have to roll for it, so I just summon it and keep my concentration on it.
So what do we see?
See a card. Just the same card the guy tried to pawn on us, eventually, after you ask it. I will post the spell. You can see what it does.
Yeah, sure, but you're the one shaping it, so you might go overboard and I don't know, pull on bells on it or something.
Good.
You're right. I'm spawning it's a fancy silver colored card with scorches on it. I stuff on it to get gold and
So
whatever on it, like a rich fucking card. Like, you know,
It's everything.
there should
So-
be a guy sitting on it that is just fucking rich.
so you're actually summoning a portable treasure pile.
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
This totally reminds me of one of the beginning scenes of the Robin Hood Disney animated film, where they have like this caravan with the gold chest in the middle and something.
Yeah. And they're secretly stealing everything from the chest. Yeah.
Yeah, they simply put a little hole in it, and then all the coins fell out, and they pull up their skirt and put it in there.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah,
cheesy,
yeah.
it's awesome.
With all the black rhinos guarding it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. There's a bling bling card.
A wild card appears.
I do have a question. Not sure. Does the card also emit sound?
No, it's only it is silent.
So it's a stealthy, silent bling bling card.
We can make the sound.
Alright, where are the coconuts?
Okay.
I have chainmail, and I can sing a song. Not very good, but I can sing a song. We can talk very loudly.
Yeah, we could maybe stamp a little harder. I also have chainmail, so I could try and jingle, I guess.
Oh, hey, go cling it together. See what kind of sounds we make.
Oh god.
I hold up my elbow for and my underarm to bump against.
Okay. Let me
I have the
see.
shield. I'll just hammer on the shield as well. And let's see if we can make a whole, I don't know, beatbox out of it.
Yeah, mace. Can I use the mace on it?
It's a shame I have to concentrate, or else I have a bagpipe like that.
If you want to do this, you will have to roll a performance.
Have to be good.
You can do an assist, so the one who's going to roll will have advantage, but the person is going to roll for everyone.
I can assist, I can assist Benedict.
Okay, so Benedict does a performance on the shield.
How did I say?
That's 17.
So it's still 17, so it's a good thing you have advantage.
It's a weapon! Yes, first time ever!
Yay!
The other guy
These are
has sent you a
pearls.
Discord line.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out for a second. One moment, please. I'm gonna check your character character. One moment. I'm gonna have you off screen. Okay, there's that.
I put it on the do not disturb.
You are not wearing any armor as of this point. No.
Brain failure.
You do have the proficiency, but you do not wear it. So
Yeah, I forget my arm.
you might have forgotten to pick your armor.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I just noticed my. Oh wait, it's proficiencies. Nope.
Somebody leave? Wait again.
Okay.
Okay, so I actually get big armor.
Yeah, you still have to pick armor for the next time then. But now you are not wearing any armor, so your armor class will stay the way it is right now. Armor actually does only upgrade your armor class just a bit, but it might do a lot depending on the armor.
Yes, 50 armor less.
Yes, you do. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. So you're putting on a performance, an average performance, I must say. It's not really perfect or professional, but for now it does what it needs to do ish. So yeah. Yeah, you keep following the road, I guess. Okay. Well, you told me that the spell will last for 10 minutes, right? Okay. As you're walking, the swamp area gets just a bit more swampy, and then it stays about the same where you are, at least. Nothing happens, so you are not raided at this point. And after 10 minutes, you notice that the spell you have been keeping up wavers a bit, and then dissipates. Unless you choose to refresh it. So
No, I usually let it go. No,
okay.
I didn't.
No, refresh it, refresh it.
No spells left. Alright, see, I refresh it.
Yeah, we can try for another 10 minutes, and if that doesn't work, we can go back.
Is that OC or EC? Because EC you don't know.
Oh, I don't? Okay.
No.
Okay.
For all you care, he might have just dissipated the spell. So you don't know if he did it or that it's the duration.
Wait, then I'm
or-
like, why do you make it disappear? Turn it on again, or whatever.
Like I said, it takes a lot of concentration. You can only hold it up for so long.
Yeah, but we haven't been raided yet, so what do you suggest we do?
Maybe try something else. It ain't working.
Can't you try it for another 10 minutes?
You can do persuasion. Roll a persuasion. That's for Elf, yeah. Roll a persuasion.
Yes, it's above 10.
We have nice.
It's a 14. Let's see. Is it a contested roll? Yes, it is. Then.
Are you persuaded? Are you persuaded? Are you persuaded?
I'm not sure.
Difficulty.
Yeah, it's about the difficulty, right? Let me check on that because this is. Well, I think this is just average difficulty.
Actually, yeah, check it for sure because I'm not really sure for NPCs. I think it's a difficulty check. But for player characters, maybe they have to throw a saving throw or something. So check. I don't know this for sure.
So let's see.
I thought I had just to roll against it, but I don't know what I have to roll against.
Yeah, then it should be saving throw, I guess, and that is. Let me see. Saving throw. I think it's intelligence because it's about you know how your spells work, what it does to you, and how you maintain it. So yeah. Ooh, natural 20. Um,
Oh, excuse me.
well, Trippy's persuasion does not have any effect on you, but you can play this out however you like.
Like, no, I cannot. I need to rest before I can do this again. Way too taxing.
Okay, then what do we do now?
Let's try to find the Black Tower.
We can go south. I mean, everything goes south from here, right?
Well, it's
Dun,
just
dun,
like
dun,
that.
He never said we had to do it today or tomorrow or the day after tomorrow or next week. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Indeed.
What time of the day are we living in England?
It's a midday-ish. Just it's well,
What you are thinking about the situation.
my
If we wait long enough,
maybe 3 o'clock.
choice to move.
You still have a few hours of daylight.
Just go south.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
So you're heading into the swamp then, or?
Try to find a solid path.
Okay, yeah, of course you're gonna try and find something solid to walk on. That's kind of logical. So, but you are heading to see if you can find the Black Tower then, or what is? Okay, so yes, sure. You have to search for a bit, but then you find a way into the swamp with fairly solid ground. Here and there, the ground is still a bit soggy, but it's easily well navigated. Let's see. You enter the swamp, and after a while, well, it seems like kind of forever since you entered this boggy, stinky swamp. You've been searching for the tower for some time now. Your progress has been slow. Your route, really twisted through to the swamps. A lot of fetid pools, deadfalls, occasional, major combat with some tiny creatures like swamp lizards and stuff, usual vermin. Feeling a bit moisty and soaked from sweat, but also from the moisture in the air. You
We have clear sight though.
you have sight as far as the trees and the growth goes. So your vision is only impaired by what's growing there.
Okay.
So trees, bushes, that kind of things. But up ahead, the marsh finally opens up, and you reach a clearing of sorts. And on that clearing, you see, kind of a low hill. The low hill is within some kind of a lake. You don't know how deep it is, or if you can even walk through it, but it's a large body of water, and there's a low hill in there, and on the hill you see a very large base of a building, And on that base, a large tower. It's a black tower, like a real castle tower. It's about, how high is it? I looked it up. Well, it's a few stories high, and there are some scraggly, dead-looking trees. The marsh is a bit dampy still, and the tower is tilting a bit, so it doesn't stand up straight anymore. It's tilting a bit, kind of like the tower in Italy. And there's a path leading towards kind of a cross over from the ground you're now to the tower. There's no bridge, so there's only the ground you're walking on, and you see that the tower is very old. You see that some of the stones are crumbling. Some parts of the tower don't really look that stable anymore. But other than that, the tower is still standing. And if this is the tower you're looking for, well, 200 years in a swamp, it's a sturdy tower.
Extended life.
Other than the swamp life, no, not really. But if you look careful, you do see a contraption on the top of the tower sticking out. It looks like a crude platform with a winch. The tower has battlements, just like a real castle tower, and that winch is sticking out on the platform, and there's a large basket-like contraption hanging on a very long rope. The basket is, not very long at this point because the basket is up in the tower. But it hangs just a few meters underneath the winch. That's what you see.
Alright. Can I walk around it? Just around the water?
Yeah, if you choose to walk around the tower, it's possible, but at some point you will have to scale the base of the tower a bit, because some of the hill is corroding, or some of the patches of ground is not walkable, so you really walk into the swamp, as it were. So, but it is doable. It's gonna take you some time to go around the whole tower, because it's a wide tower.
Alright.
It might even take about an hour or so, given the circumstances, because of the difficulties. Okay, so
I wanna follow the road you mentioned towards the water that does not have a bridge or something. I wanna walk over there and see if there's any other means of crossing.
no, except for the dirt road, there's no crossing.
But the dirt road is crossing.
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
So
I'm sorry.
otherwise Mira couldn't reach the tower. So
Yeah, that was why I was confused. Okay, in that case, I would like to investigate the basket contraption elevator unit.
elevator unit. Sure, you can do that. I think that's just a perception, because it's high up. So
Can it be an investigation?
no, if you want to investigate it, then you need to
there
be
we go.
they need to be at it, and it's way up. at the battlements of the tower. That's several meters up, so it's not really suitable for an investigation. But your perception,
I rolled a 20.
No,
you're
rolled
right.
a 17.
No,
So the
exactly.
bonus is 3.
I got a 20.
That's better.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job, Pooh.
Let me see. Let me see. What can I tell you about? Well, you don't see any options for controlling the winch where you're at. So probably the only control mechanism is up there. You do, however, see that the tower is slightly tilting from you, so not towards you. And you see that the corroding factor on the tower could make it possible to climb the tower, but it would take some effort though.
But
Can I open the front door?
There is no front door.
Why?
The front door is in the base of the tower, which is sunken into the ground.
how high is the basket for the tower?
What do you want to do?
We can turn the gnome in.
No. No. You could try, but I think the gnome won't like it, and
Not
you
let
will
it.
most likely fail.
Sorry.
Sounds like a good option to us.
Respect for my friend.
Most likely fail is still a possibility to succeed.
Well, it's your
High
choice.
five.
You can still try it out. I'm
Did
not.
you know that gnomes have the perfect size to do horrible stuff to your crotch?
Another way, if I freeze a gnome, can I throw it farther?
Well, actually,
Depends if it's a European or an African.
Sorry, you're going off track here.
mhm.
You're alternating.
Thank you.
Alright, well, so we cannot go inside, and we can't possibly climb it. I don't want to get my hands dirty, so I won't climb it.
I
Nope. Off you go.
wait. I have.
Yeah. The tower itself is about 15 meters tall.
I'm gonna do my divine sense again and see if I feel anything evil. Then 16 with this celestial figure I'm dead.
Okay. What does it exactly do?
I think I can click it. I think it's
I can find minor abilities like the acrobatics or something.
It's all on your character sheet.
Yeah.
Acrobatic is the first one that you skill against. Go to the
Yeah.
floor.
It's.
To the left, the big column.
Mhm.
First one in the column.
Inspiration.
No.
Alright, to
Ac-
the left, you have strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom,
Yes.
charisma.
Yeah.
Next to it you have two columns. One
Oh,
is
yeah.
again, and the second one. First one.
Oh, I have 3 me, but
Yes, well, all the way on the top you have your inspiration, then you have proficiency bonus, then you have a small area with your 6 abilities, and
saving throws.
yeah, your saving throws indeed, and below that those are your skills, and it's all in alphabetical order. So it starts with
So I can climb back.
acrobatic. If you have acrobatics, or if you have, well, dexterity is also in order, depending on the circumstances. Then yeah, that's something you need to use for climbing.
I have athletics.
Yeah. Okay. Divine sense. As an action, you can detect good and evil. Yeah. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell. Know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover. You can use this feature 5 times per long rest. Okay. You've actually already used this once now, right?
True, yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's the second time.
Okay. Within 60 feet, you sense... no, you do not sense any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
Jesus.
Let me check out what the Hallow spell does. I thought it also just meant like pure evil, but
Yeah. Well, for the rest of you, is there anything you want to try right now?
I want to try climbing.
Okay, that's good. You may try, and you may try that with, in this case, I'm gonna go for athletics.
Right, if you're gonna climb, I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration. Take out my bagpipe and I'm gonna play a song.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh god, indeed.
roll for that one.
Like I have to roll, I'm just reading it up right now, a d6.
Yes. Yes. Well, this little tune is not the best you've ever played.
oh damn.
That's a shame.
What do I have to roll, by the way?
You have to click your athletics
Where is it?
So
in your on your character sheet in your skills list, with acrobatics, animal handling.
So do we have like a whole flock of birds escaping the forest, completely terrified by the whatever he's trying to do on the back?
Yo! Got my roll. Oh,
Yes. Well,
my first
that's a nice roll.
First roll.
You guys, you see Tanator, well, looking at the tower for a moment, is like, okay, and he starts climbing, and it's actually going quite well. It's almost like he is almost walking up the wall. It's like, okay, this is not that bad. So yeah. So he's climbing the tower, quite chilled, like relaxed. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Up the tower we go. Heyo, heyo, heyo. So, what do you want to do? By the way, do you already know what the Hallow spell is, Natasha?
Yep. It affects celestial zombies, fae, fiends, and undead.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's kind of logical because that's also what the Divine Sense is for. So.
Okay, so do I reach the top or?
Well, this is not gonna take you 2 minutes. It's gonna take you a bit more, even though you can climb the tower fairly well. It's still 15 meters up. So, and the battlements, they stick out. So the tower is not. You see the tower on your screen?
Yeah.
you have to surpass the battlements also.
Oh, damn.
So that's gonna be tricky. You also see windows, but they're barred up. They're not accessible as from where you are at. So it's gonna take you a while. So you're not gonna be there within a minute or two. So. What is everyone else doing? Are you waiting for Tenetar, or are you going to see if there's an easier way? Because not all of you are as agile as Tenetar, probably.
Rooting for him.
I'm watching the barbarian climb, and hopefully he will make it and throw a rope down.
Okay.
That's roughly the same. Maybe I'll just, shadow his movement so that if he falls, I can catch him.
Mhm.
That's all I do.
You want to catch some all of them in booking?
Okay.
I have a chainmail.
Oh yeah.
Good. Well, someone is cheering for Tenetar. The rest is just looking at him, like,
I'm still
Yep.
playing music.
yeah. Oh well, yeah.
Great boy.
God, stop the music.
I never said that was a good part. I just love myself for what I do.
Climbing this tower, I don't need your music. Oh wait, I can't hear you by the way, I'm up there. Right.
No,
Yes,
it's a
bagpipes. You
bagpipe,
shall
that's a
hear
rock.
it.
You do hear the bagpipe, but distance makes it more tolerable.
I stick some rocks in my ears.
I think maybe the village can hear him.
If the village can hear him, then so can the goblins.
I stick rocks in my ear so I don't hear him anymore. And then I can concentrate back climbing.
Yeah. Well, the rocks don't really help, but
Oh,
It's worth
yeah, it is, sure. Let me see.
So you're not one of those barbarians wearing almost nothing, right? Like Conan.
He's currently.
I kind of forget my album.
I'm a little
Okay,
bit
because
here.
if we're looking up, you climbing there and you're wearing next to nothing. Slightly.
Hey, the Hulk is climbing. Oh wait, I'm not.
Wagging his tail, start climbing.
Like exactly.
No, of course not. I have some
Decency.
short pants, whatever you call them.
Pants.
I'm not fully naked.
Not even.
So you have stretchy purple pants?
Yeah, with white dots on it.
All right.
And tiger stripes.
Oh dear.
It's canon now.
Yeah. This is going to a bad place.
Guys, let's get back to the story.
Yeah. Well, while Tenetar is climbing, he or she who wants to can do a perception roll.
Everybody roll 8.
So.
I have rolled the best of you guys. I have a -1.
Yeah. So all of you have a 10.
Guess what? Hey, charisma, right?
Why do you get the charisma rolls?
Did he?
Well, what I'm gonna do with this, no, you don't notice. Well, you see Tenetar climbing the tower. He's almost halfway up to the battlements, and let's see. I need to check something. Where are you? Where the freaking are you? Ah. Okay. Okay. Tenatar, you're casually climbing the tower, and then at some point you hear a very suspicious sound. Something hits the wall just next to you. You're not sure, but it's not a natural sound, and yeah, something just ricocheted off the wall.
Okay.
Help me with
I think this would be a good point to roll initiative. Wait a second. You have your character sheet. You have your shield with your armor class. Next to it is your initiative. Click initiative.
we have to select tokens normally. Wow.
Yeah,
Natural 20.
there are no tokens at this point, but I'm gonna add you manually.
Okay, so what did you say? What do I have to?
If your armor class, the middle column on your character sheet, on the top, is armor class, initiative, and speed.
Inspiration,
Next
To
to
the
it?
right.
armor class. Oh, initiative. So Jesus.
And press the initiative text.
Can I ask you something?
Oh damn.
What's the time estimate?
It's 10. But okay, then I'm gonna call it quits after you have all rolled your initiative. We're gonna continue this next Monday. Apparently, this is gonna take a bit more than just one session.
Nice.
But when you're in the tower, everything will be a bit faster, so that's okay. Let's see. Fairurn has a 20. That's very nice. Trivi.
Benedict has 21, so.
Yeah, it's just a tad bit nicer. Trivi has a 7.
Very unnice.
Then we have
At least I'm consistent, I guess.
Benedicte. Benedicte has a 21. That's
We all need to roll.
yes, you too,
Yes.
Mira.
We're.
You okay?
Yes,
I-
initiative, right?
Yes.
Yes, you click. Just click on your on the word initiative. There's a 9. You see.
Damn, you rolled a 6.
Where are you? Donatar. You have rolled a 14. Then we have Mira. And you have rolled a 9. It's a 9. Okay, so Benedicte is first, then Fairurn, then Tanatar, then Mira, and then Tribi. And somewhere in between or after or before is maybe someone else. Or several someone's else's. Okay, we have this all set up. Well, that's it for today. We actually even passed the time. We set ourselves. So if you would like, then say a nice goodbye to the viewers, and we're gonna end it for today.
Bye, see you next time.
Okay, Ivo, Martien, Elfje, Natasha,
So
and
next time,
Robin.
like, subscribe, and follow.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
By the way, we were sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
By who?
By Raid Shadow
Oh,
Legends.
no, stop it. She enough of it.
See you guys next time.
Okay, bye bye. Sleep well. Have a nice day. Okay.
Bye bye.
See you next time.
Oh, yeah, that's really terrible.
Well, there's that.
Oh, do we?
Yes.